Hello, I'm the CommanderZander. I remember it so the Nostalgia Critic doesn't have to, and neither should you. And a happy Halloween to you, as I give you part 6 of my Playhouse Disney review series. I gave you the first 5 parts yesterday. I wanted to save the best for the most special occasion of the year, Halloween. So, to recap the list, part 1 I did Out of the Box, part 2 I did PB&J Otter, part 3 The Book of Pooh, part 4 Stanley, part 5 was Bear in the Big Blue House. So part 6 obviously is my most favorite, the best Playhouse Disney show of my childhood, and that is Rolie Polie Olie. You kind of figured that was going to be the case, but I really enjoyed Rolie Polie Olie as a kid. I watched it every morning when I was a little youngster, and it was so cool to watch that little robot orb of Olie go on all sorts of adventures and have a wonderful time. So, in the spirit of the Halloween, I'm going to show you one of the Halloween episodes of Rolie Polie Olie to celebrate this being my favorite Playhouse Disney show as a youngster. So here it is. Rolie Polie Olie. Living way out high in that roly-poly sky out on Polieville. So just like all the other Playhouse Disney shows, it started with its theme song, which, as usual, is a catchy theme song. And look at that. Yes, they live in a teapot house. You can see in the background, there's a square house. That's where Olie's friend and next door neighbor, Billy, lives. There's Olie's mom, Olie's dad, Olie's sister Zoe, and Olie's grandpa, known as Peppy. And then there's Spot. You can tell that these are all robots. Olie has other friends as well, but they're not going to be in this episode. There's even a bully that looks like a bunch of screws and whatnot, but again, not going to be in this one. And there it is. Rolie Polie Olie. How awesome is that to relive this? The Legend of Spooky Ookie is the episode that I'm showing you today. It's a mythical, legendary figure in the land of Polieville. As Olie's family gets set for Halloween. Someone is stalking. Olie's mom's dressed like a witch. Olie's dad dressed like a cowboy with those pink boots. It's Spooky Ookie! Actually, no, it's not. It's, well, you'll figure it out in a moment. If you watch the intro, the body gives it away. But if you didn't, here you go. It's Peppy! That's right. In Polieville, they celebrate Halloween named Spooky Ookie Day. That's their version of Halloween. And so every year, they plant pumpkins, dress up in costumes to scare Spooky Ookie away. Because he wants to steal your remote because he apparently got locked out. That's an interesting story indeed. Once again, I apologize for my cough. I guess I'm a little under the weather. That's what I get for having too much fun on my vacation. Olie's dressed up as his favorite superhero, Space Boy! And his trusty sidekick, Space Dog! It looks like Spy when you see him.
Spookiest, nastiest pumpkin butt that ever was.
Oh yeah.
He's been that way ever since he lost his super remote.
So Olie and his dad, and I guess his mom too, tell the legendary story of how Spooky Ookie came to be.
Travels all of Polieville, looking to swipe someone's super remote.
I find it interesting that that's why he haunts people, is because he wants a fucking remote. I mean, how scary is that?
Scare Spooky Ookie away. Maybe pretty princess. Okie dokie, Zoe.
Yeah, exactly, because a princess ain't gonna scare Spooky Ookie.
Or species.
Come to think of it, none of the costumes they're wearing are gonna scare Spooky Ookie away. Like I said, not gonna scare Spooky Ookie away. Now that might. Look at the crown. That pretty much can be scary.
What are you supposed to be?
She's an 8-eyed ballerina princess.
Yeah, 8 eyes. Practically all those eyes are on the crown. Way to keep your eye on the prize. Ba-dum-bum.
Okie dokie. Time to grow the pumpkins for our spook-o-lanterns.
We gotta wait for Pappy.
So Olie and the others are going to plant these jack-o'-lanterns. That's right. They don't carve them out, they just plant them and they appear.
Time for the pumpkin lighting.
Daddy scares
Let's
Pappy.
get the kids.
Actually, he wakes Pappy up to get him ready to dress up as Spooky Oogie. Actually, you're not ready to go. You're just going to go right back to sleep because that's all you do is sleep. But then again, don't all grandparents spend their time napping? I mean, that's pretty normal. So I guess that's not surprising. It's now moonlight. The scene is set for a scary, scary, scary thing.
It's Zoe's first spook-o-lantern. Let's let her.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, her first one, she gets to go first. The remote's gonna turn on the fucking jack-o'-lantern. That is one universal remote.
You bet.
You bet, Zoe, that is your first time. How exciting is it to light up a jack-o'-lantern with a fucking remote?
But if he shows up, just stay close. I'll save you.
Someone for protecting her, you little... You jerk! You're supposed to protect me! Mommy and Daddy think that that's Pappy dressed as Spooky Oogie, but, spoiler alert! It's not. It actually is Spooky Oogie. Notice the body. That kind of gives it away. And come on, he's way taller than Pappy. You really think Pappy would have grown that quickly? Uh-oh. It's a fumble! Spooky Oogie's gonna get the remote! No, it's taken away by Olie's mom! She hands it off to Zoe. Zoe's gonna use the remote, and... it ain't working! He's going after the remote! Run for your lives! Activate the pumpkins! Okay, you gotta be fucking kidding me! None of those pumpkins' faces look scary. How the fuck is that scaring Spooky Oogie away? Man, that Spooky Oogie's powerful if he can jump over the fence like that.
Looks like you took care of old Spooky.
Way to go, Zoe!
Is safe until
Little does Olie and Olie's mom and dad realize that that was actually Spooky Oogie. They think it was Pappy. But as you can see, they're gonna figure out otherwise.
I believe that was Pappy's best Spooky Oogie.
Again, they don't realize it. You idiots.
What the?
Do you not know that he always naps?
I'm ready.
You're a little late, Pappy. Spooky Oogie's already come by and Zoe saved the day.
Gotta give those kids a good show. If Pappy was sleeping.
Then who was Spooky Oogie?
You idiots.
What's the matter? Did I miss something?
Yes, you did. Oh, I think you encountered with the real Spooky. There he is. Oh my god, he can fly. And he can howl like a fucking dog. Oh, that's wonderful. That Spooky Oogie certainly is something else. So that was Rolie Polie Olie. Easily. Without any debate. That was my favorite Playhouse Disney show growing up. So that's my Playhouse Disney review series. All in all, I thought they were spectacular. Disney at one point was good. Nowadays, they suck. I think you can catch all of those shows that I showed you on the Disney Junior channel. I'm not sure. You might have to double check on that. But there are some YouTube accounts that show these videos. And yeah, obviously, they get credit for all the videos that I show. But yeah, so you can watch them there. And you can also watch my reviews. You can watch all 6 parts in any order that you like. I prefer you do it in chronological order. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like Playhouse Disney from when I was a kid. And for those who haven't seen it, this is a chance for you to see it for the first time. Or for those who Want to remember it? This is your chance to relive it. So, that's it for the Playhouse Disney stuff. And kids, if you're watching, make sure you get lots and lots of candy because it's your special night. But more importantly, be safe as well. I'm the CommanderZander, and happy Halloween!